gone and done it. We've broken the golden rule. I can't believe it. We're not very good with rules at best of times, but this is one rule that we have for ourselves. One rule, and we've gone and broken it. Reese is really, really struggling to come to terms with it.
So we drove through a city and we couldn't find any park-ups or anything anyway, so we had to make a decision.
And I'm all for not judging places, you know, I do get that, like you shouldn't judge places and you should kind of park up, have a look around, but this place like gave me a really bad feeling. I didn't feel comfortable stopping there whatsoever. So we decided, we're having a look on Park for Night, and we found somewhere. And we decided to give it a go. So we've come to a campsite. It's probably like the, I don't know, the second, third time in like 13 years that we've actually come to a campsite. But this place, to be fair, like it doesn't charge anywhere near what campsites do. That's the first thing. So number one, it is really, really, really good value. With €13, that included his electricity, that included free Wi-Fi. It includes a pool. It includes, like, there's a cafe here, there's a place to sit and chat with people. It's been absolutely brilliant. For €6, you can do all your washing and drying, which is something that we needed to do anyway. So I've managed to get all the washing and drying done. I've managed to kind of have a relax. So that's been quite nice, a good treat actually. So let's show you around, come and have a look. Absolutely gorgeous it is. It's out in the middle of the mountains, absolutely beautiful. We'll put like a little sort of map up or something like that, or Reese will put the name on of where we are. But it's absolutely gorgeous here. There's a swimming pool you can use, there's toilets, there's showers, everything's sort of free to use. They do some lovely food, really reasonable prices as well. We got like, Reese got like a sandwich, I got a fresh smoothie made fresh this morning. Reese got fresh juice, we got a coffee, it was like €15. It's really, really cheap. And the people are so friendly. The lady here speaks perfect English. They're really, really friendly. But it's just such a beautiful place, I have to admit. It is a big, big deal for us to break this rule. But like I say, we're driving through this city and it would just really kind of felt dodgy. And then we pulled up in this Park for Night spot. And there's a guy came up to us and he's directing us into the spot and we're like, yeah, okay, thanks very much. And then he's trying to get money off us and he would not take no for an answer. He were like braying on the window, trying the door of the van, wanting to take money off us. And I just thought, if it's happening in this spot, it's going to happen in the rest of the spots throughout the city. So we just decided, no, let's just keep going, let's keep driving, and let's just go to the next one. So we ended up here. It's booking in and it's till like 10 o'clock at night as well, so it was great. We arrived here at about 5 to 10, which I'm not sure they appreciated very much, but they were really welcoming. And you've got electricity, you've got everything, and there's quite a few English here. It's not packed, it's lovely. Really, really nice place. I'm really shocked actually, really surprised. Reese isn't coping very well with it though.
So here I am, I'm at a campsite. I'm at a campsite with other camping people, but no, in all seriousness, it's lovely. I'm pleasantly surprised, and what you find is we've already spoken to a couple of people and, you know, talking travel stories and stuff, so that's really nice. It's kind of a meeting point, isn't it, at somewhere like this where everybody's off, you know. And the people that we spoke to, have just been speaking to a lovely lady who's just travelling through Spain, doing the same thing. She's just come to, you know, kind of rest up for a few days and stuff. So you get the travel stories, the stories of the road, which is what I love. But yeah, here I am, guys. There's a pool. I've had a Fanta lemon. But it is lovely. I'm enjoying it so far. We're not here for very long. We've only stayed here a night just to kind of get stuff sorted out, and then we're going to hit the road again. But it's very nice.
It even comes complete with a magic wishing tree, does this place. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. People leave like pebbles and what have you with the wishes on. It's just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, we've still got a few jobs to do, so we need to go and empty the toilet. That's one thing we can do while we're here, because again, that's free of charge to do that. I need to go put the washing away, because we've done all the washing and drying. Like I said, €6, can't go wrong at that for a washer and a dryer. I think we're going to have one last swim before we take off, and then we're going to head further south now. And I'm not really sure where we're going to head for next. See where it takes us, I suppose.
Emma's just going for a swim in the swimming pool. You can't hear her because she hasn't got a microphone on, but I'm guessing it's cold.
I don't understand being cold. This place is called Espacio Finca Alegria. I've probably pronounced that wrong. In fact, I'm definitely sure I'll have pronounced that wrong. But if you have a look on Park for Night, you'll find it on there, and we'll put the name of it up for you as well. And birds are loud. And it's just out of a place called Cartagena. It's about 15-minute drive out of the main sort of city into the mountains. It's a bit of a sort of rough path coming down, but perfectly capable of getting like big motorhomes and what have you down here. It's not difficult to get down to at all. It just feels more of like an off-road type of road, but really welcoming. Definitely would recommend coming if you just want somewhere to be able to get all your stuff done that you need to do, like your washing and your toilet and all that sort of stuff, and you just want somewhere where you can just relax and feel pampered a little bit as well.
A little shop as well, where you can get all your essentials. We're just parked up to here. There she is. There's my little Romany. But look at these mountains, guys. 360-degree view of the mountains all the way around. It really is beautiful. And you've got all this space. I mean, we're in this particular bit of the campsite where they only van. It feels a little bit like you're out in the desert. There's just mountains literally all surrounding you. It really is quite a nice place, I must admit. As you know, we don't normally do campsites, but yeah, we just didn't know where else to stay. It were late. I've enjoyed it here. It's been really nice. So now we're going to head further along the coast. Like Emma says, we don't really know where we're going next, so it'll be as much as a surprise to us as it is to you. So many national parks in Spain. There's so many coastal towns, especially down here. You know, we're heading towards the Sierra Nevada mountains. You know, we're heading towards all the coastlines, all the beautiful coastlines, and just see where the road takes us. That's what we're about, innit? You know, we just see where the road takes us and see where we end up, see who we meet, and yeah, life on the road. There's a little bird chirping somewhere in this tree, and I can't see him. Singing away to himself. He's up there somewhere. Alright, let's go help Emma with the shopping.
Lemon trees are everywhere here, absolutely everywhere.
Well, I've got off-road tyres on this van. It's bumpy on here.
It is really bumpy.
Look at this here.
Oh,
Another like abandoned tiny house.
Oh, you got to pull over and have a look around this. I'd love to just get one of these tiny, like just move into one of these tiny houses. Daisy, stop stressing out.
Okay, Daisy.
It's all right. Stop stressing. She hates it when we stop. Anytime we stop.
Look at this.
Just wait till you see this. Oh, let's have a look at this. This was like last year when we went to look at one, and people had just taken over it and moved in. Like, you could just move into this, couldn't you? Look at this. I can't even see because I've got my shades on. Oh my gosh, I mean look, it's not even in bad condition, look. Beautiful. Little fireplace. Oh, look at that. Little room in here. Beams are gorgeous. Still got shutters on windows. And then it's got a nice little tiny door here, look. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, that's it, guys. I'm just moving. I'm living here. Oh, maybe not with that nest, though. Look at that. What do you reckon that is? Wasp's nest or something? I really, really, really don't want to get stung by everything and get out of there as fast as I can. Let's have a look. There's a little yard as well, a little courtyard. Oh, I just want to move in here. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for. This is just perfect. That is exactly what I've been looking for ages. Oh, it's just perfect. I wonder if this land belongs to it as well. I'm sure there must be a way of finding out, mustn't there? I mean, it's not far from that campsite we've just been at, so we could always ask there as well, actually. I really want it. Reese, I really want it. No, I'm serious. I really, really want it.
I'm sure you can contact like some kind of landowner or something.
The only thing is, inside, there's like this really big wasp's nest on one of the ceilings. I've literally got out there as fast as I could. I've never seen it like it. I don't even know if it's wasps or what it is, but it's got like a little courtyard at back and it's in good condition. You should go and have a look. Remember what that thing is there? I think that's for collecting water or something,
some
maybe.
Of water.
I think it'd be really good though, like, because I know it's not exactly the area that you'd go, oh yeah, I want to live in this area, because there's not much around here, is there? But there are some villages close by, and if you've got that campsite up there, that could be like your social area, couldn't it? You could just go up and spend time up there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's and there's another camp area as you drive on here as well, so there's two local. And you've got somebody that speaks really good English, and she's good at teaching Spanish, so we could learn Spanish from her as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want
free
that.
Spanish lessons.
That is.
I want to try and get a lemon as I go past. Missed.
Oh, you forgot to pick a lemon, didn't you? From
I know.
the campsite,
She said
I told you.
She said I could pick one. She said pick a lemon, and I've forgotten to get one.
You might be able to find another one as you're going past
I'm gonna
here.
make some lemonade. It's an orange I want.
Yeah, I don't. You passed all orange trees. They were all in Denia. And you won't climb a tree, so you missed out.
Where were we heading now?
Do you remember last year when we went and we parked up overlooking the sea, but it came in like 3 different places, and there were those like sand cave things.
Yes,
and people had lived in them.
Yeah, so the beginning of Andalusia.
Yeah, so there's a beach just before that I don't think we actually ever went to, so we're going to go there. It's in Aguilas, I think they call it. Go to that first, and then we can go to that park up, because we know it's nice, we know it's safe, we know it's easy, so we can go there and we can spend a few days there if you want. Just explore it down there a bit, you know. Yeah. Oh, look at these flowers. Look at those. Aren't they just gorgeous? Don't you just love colours of flowers abroad? And it's odd, isn't it? Because they don't get very much rain.
Here we go again with these mountain roads.
Look at this.
I just contemplated turning around.
We've got to go all the way around here. Oh, my life.
It's going to start snaking around these mountains in a minute.
It's getting a bit high, this race, to be honest. I'm not really 100% about this.
Yeah, alright. Don't you worry.
Whoa, you got a good view though. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. I don't want to look through camera because I feel like I'm missing it. Amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. If you're not careful, you can miss out on a lot of these lovely views if you're on AP7 and stuff all the time. So, you know, just sometimes it's worth taking that little bit of a risk and going on these roads. Most of them are alright, to be fair.
The roads are always good, so it's very rare you're going to go on a gravel road. There's barriers, like there's a barrier there. And then like there, look, they just sort of miss a little bit for some reason. But honestly, most of the time it's fine. I'm quite nervous on these mountain roads, or I used to be until I realised that it's not actually that bad.
Look at the views out of that window.
You get views like that.
Oh, look at that. Oh guys, there's no better than the open road, is there? Literally nothing better than the open road. I absolutely love the mountains. I really love being in mountains. I much prefer it. Oh, look at this. Look at the size of that for an house. I don't know if you caught that, just caught a glimpse of it maybe. But honestly, just look how beautiful it is. There's just, I love the mountains. I like to be close to the city or some sort of water, which I don't know why really, because I don't even like going in water. I can't stand it. I don't even like showers or baths. I don't smell, honestly. But I just hate water. I hate having water on my face. I don't like that. I think it comes from a horrible swimming instructor I had when I was at school. But I just love being in mountains, and as long as I've got some kind of water source near, I think it's just because of the energy it gives you. What's that in road? Bit of foam. We're alright, just a bit of foam. Reese is always really good with animals. He never, ever, ever has hit anything so good with animals. But this is just absolutely beautiful. It's just amazing, spectacular. The terrain is just
Stunning, isn't it?
Stunning. I don't know how to put it into words for you. It's so grand, like everywhere you look, it's just, you're towered like mountains above you. It's just absolutely beautiful. Look at the size of those mountains. I don't know if it really kind of gets how epic it actually is on camera, as we say.
That's why you need absolutely in front of it.
Absolutely epic, it is absolutely epic. The UK, you kind of, there's hardly any space, is there, to do anything, do you know? I mean, yeah, obviously you've got the dales and stuff like that, you know, you do have some space around you, but not like this, not to this vastness. I mean, obviously it's a much bigger country, innit, but it's just, you feel really kind of insignificant in the middle of all of this, but also that has the same effect on every issue that you think you've got in your life. Like all the problems that you've got just suddenly pale into insignificance. Everything feels really small. You realise how free you actually are in life when you come out to a place like this. You just realise that you've got this, I don't know how to describe it, there's just a freedom, there's just a real freedom around it. You just feel completely and utterly relinquished from any worries, any concerns, any cares. Like everything just becomes a small problem, you know, you don't think about it.
The amazing thing about this is that wasn't even a national park. That was just normal terrain for Spain. So you can imagine when we get to the national parks how beautiful it's actually going to be, because that's not even classed as an area of natural beauty. It's just the natural Spanish terrain. It's mad, isn't it, that?
Right near the coast as well, look at that.
This is how beautiful Spain can get. I mean, I've seen some beautiful things and been to some beautiful places in the world, but have you ever seen anything quite as beautiful? You're not supposed to do pan shots, are you, when you're doing cinematography, but I'm going to do this kind of walk around here and just show you. We've just pulled up into Iguilla, I think. Iguilla. First impressions are, it's kind of, how do you describe it?
It's neglected, I would say. I mean, we haven't been to town yet, but
The
driving
back
up
streets
to it
are.
makes you feel sad,
Yeah, it does
really,
make you
because
feel
you're
sad.
driving through and there's clearly, like, you know, a lot of disrepair to buildings, a lot of rubbish. Kind of get that feeling as though it's a functioning sort of town type thing, city, I don't know what it is, but, you know, it's a functioning place, but it's not got the tourism, which is obviously not bringing the money into the area. That's the first impressions walking up.
First impressions, because that's like the back streets, like people had built like makeshift kind of houses and stuff a lot as we were driving through the little windy streets and stuff. A lot of like houses as well, but you can see people setting up their own little camps and stuff. It'd be interesting to see what the front is like here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
what they show you in the brochure.
I think the thing is
not
as well,
always what's
you
the reality, is it?
You get this thing of where they're setting stuff up, like, because obviously you get some places, like you go to Ojibia and there's camps that they've set up there, but they've set those camps up, it's like a purposeful, it's a choice, you know, that's how they want to live, kind of off-grid. This is not that, you can tell this is not that driving up, this is like necessity, like there's nowhere to live, we're going to have to put something together. That's a completely different thing. And it does feel a little bit like it's a part of Spain that maybe people ignore and don't really film, and I think that
that's not very
we should
kind.
capture that.
Yeah, that's not very kind, is it? You know.
Because if people come to this area, and often, you know, like you find with like Bristol and stuff like that, you know, when we went to Bristol, people were saying, don't go to this area, don't go to that area, and actually that's where the nicest people were in them areas.
Yeah, literally everybody we said when we said we were going to Bristol, we're like, don't go to St Paul's, stay away from St Paul's. And St Paul's were lovely. In fact, that's where everybody made us feel the most welcome. So
we absolutely loved it.
It just shows you, doesn't it?
And I think you probably find the same thing here as well. And I think that if people come and visit it more as a touristy place, it kind of brings in more money as well, doesn't it? And that allows the economy to grow, provides more jobs, that sort of thing. But we'll show you around and we'll kind of try and give you a feel for it really. It's not far from this beautiful parking spot that we had last year, which I think we're probably going to go and stay in tonight as well. But I just wanted to have a look around here and just see what it's like really.
I think we'll go down here maybe. Kind of see what we can find and explore. There seems to be kind of some kind of harbour area down here. Kids playing football.
Not wrong in that, like to see kids playing out.
Better than being stuck in on a PlayStation or an Xbox, isn't it? Get a football.
The buildings aren't cheap though. I mean, look at that one. That's like a shop, and that's 300,000. So the buildings aren't cheap.
It's not cheap to live in.
But you get that with cities, don't you? Sometimes, which is why you end up with places that are run down, because people can't afford to sort of spend a lot of money on the housing and stuff like that because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's like Leeds. Leeds is like that, isn't it? It's really expensive to live there, and so some people have either got a load of money or some people have got nothing, and you get a lot of homelessness and things like that.
Just come out onto the front, and this is what we're seeing to start off with. Very, very nice. Very beautiful place.
Look at the size of the yachts. Look at the castle at the top there, old town.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's like a typical old town, isn't it? Manicured lawns and beautiful flowers.
It is what I said, isn't it? You know, it's this is obviously what you see in the brochure, isn't it? Which is a shame. It's sad. I don't like that. I don't like that there's people what appear to be anyway. They might not be, but they appear to be struggling. And then you've got these beautiful, expensive fronts, haven't you? I guess it's just how it is, and I suppose it's bringing income into the town, isn't it? Which hopefully helps people out a little bit.
It's more like a kind of, I don't know, fishing port village, that sort of thing, rather than a holiday destination, I think. Pretty sure people probably do come on holiday here, but it feels more like a sort of working fishing port.
Full of restaurants and stuff on the front here, and then these beautiful, beautiful like apartment buildings overlooking the sea.
It smells very much like
seaside.
Like seaside, like a fishing sort of place.
It smells like Scarborough Beach.
You can smell cockles and stuff like that, can't you?
It smells like seafood, doesn't it?
I've not actually smelt that anywhere else in Spain, to be honest.
There's all fishing boats over there, look in the distance.
I wonder what that is on that little islandy bit there, look.
I don't know, it's probably
like
a tiny
building
house for you.
Don't go telling me it's a Ibiza or something like that, just because you do that, don't you? You'll say to me, oh, it's Ibiza that, and I believe you, because I'm that gullible.
So we're just walking some of these back streets now.
See things that you don't see.
Yeah, welcome to the
real
Spain.
Like this. You just would not see this anywhere else when you're going, well, not anywhere, but in your main sort of seaside places.
I think actually that sort of leads on to the railway track. Check that. Oh, I'm going to check out just down here a second. It's late sun when it gets to sort of 6-7 o'clock in Spain. It gets really quite hot, and it's that time again. I'm going to head back up here. There's not much down here to see. This is, I want to show you guys, the floors are no longer manicured, the grass is no longer pristinely cut.
Trees aren't taken care of.
The trees aren't taken care of.
Even the apartment buildings that are actually quite nice, really, are not taken care of. And all of that, I think, is down to like it is in a lot of cities where if the money is not invested into the area, then, you know, it's very difficult for people to, first of all, take pride in that area, and secondly, to have the money to be able to take pride in the area, you know. So it's, I think it, but then again, you know, this is us coming travelling, isn't just about us showing you the main strips, you know, with the beautiful sunsets and the gorgeous beaches, you know. It's about us showing you the reality of some areas of Spain as well. And that don't mean to say that people here are not nice, because actually
No,
everybody we've bumped into has been
lovely.
really, really lovely.
Yeah. I think it's...
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's this way. We're in one of the best park-ups. It's certainly in Spain, if not the whole of Europe. It's absolutely incredible. There's just vans parked all along this cliff top in this beautiful, beautiful bay. We've actually been here last year, so we've just made a stop off, haven't we, really? We've been here a couple of days
love it
now.
Here. Absolutely love it here. It's just given us a chance to kind of, you know, put a few roots down, I suppose, just for a couple of days and just sort of feel a bit settled. And you know, it's really nice. It's red hot. There's been a bit of drama with being here as well, hasn't there? We'll show you
so
that.
we were just sat having a coffee and police turned up, and it looked as if there were some people on top of a cliff. And so police were like on the phones and stuff. I don't think they really knew what to do. We're not quite sure what was going on. But that were a bit of drama, and then they sent a load of police officers up to the top of the cliff, and then lifeboats turned up, and they got out and were having a look along like the cliff, bottom of the cliff and stuff.
We don't know if there were those people that do that, like I can't remember what they call it. It's like free walking sort of thing. They do like risky stuff,
like parkour, free climb type things.
Because they were screaming and laughing and joking, so we think it might have been something like that. But it was a bit of a standoff between police and them up on top of the mountain.
This park up is completely free. It is popular, so if you kind of come in here, we'll try and put some kind of a name on the bottom, I guess, as to where it is. But it gets quite full. There's just vans everywhere. But you've got two kind of bars right on the beach, and this beautiful cove area. Which, as I say, we won't film too much because last year we came in, we filmed all the caves and stuff and took you around it.
You can go back and have a look at that if you want to have a detailed look.
Yeah, if you want to have a look at that video, the video is entitled "We Are Travelling Through Spain in a Van" or something like that. You'll see kind of the cove in the thumbnail.
And they've got turtles here as well, but I haven't seen any yet.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, they have like protected turtles,
not
teenage. I want a cuppa and I can't get up there. You're going to have to push her.
All right, we're on sand. Daisy, you want to go to the beach? I like to come to this cafe on the morning to have an Americano, which is a black coffee.
And then I just confuse them because I asked for an Americano with milk.
Americano, cafe con leche. Like, no, you can't have milk.
I usually bring my own oat milk with me, but it's going off really fast in van without that a proper fridge. We really need to get a compressor fridge. That 12 volt thing's just less than useless, really, isn't it?
If you ask for like a black coffee in Spain, you get like a little espresso coffee. So you have to ask for an Americano, which is a black coffee, full size. But then if you ask for Americano to them, has no milk. So that is what an Americano is. It's a black coffee. So then Emma asks for an Americano cafe con leche, which is basically an Americano and a coffee with milk, so they get confused, like why are you putting milk in an Americano? So it's a bit of a scramble to get a coffee, isn't it? Look at the views from where we sat. Like on a roller coaster, Daisy.
This is like going on some kind of seriously scary ride for Daisy. It's so steep down here. We've actually done a few little upgrades in van. Not expensive, you know, just stuff where you've got leftover wood and things like that. So we've got now, we've insulated under here. We still need to cover it all, but we've insulated it and we can hang a shower up a lot easier now. So we've got all the shower stuff sort of there ready. And we just put a shower curtain across here and here, so you end up with like a ginormous shower. And then we've built this wood divide here, so it just keeps all our stuff that we need to stock up storage-wise there. So it's just a lot neater, really. it's not major, but little things like that just make your life easier, isn't it?